I mean, got to dust everything off.
Yeah, you gotta dust it off. You know what I'm saying?
Blah, blah.
You know what I'm saying? Dusty, the burner kind of dusty. You know what I'm saying?
Sleep.
Gotta get ready.
Yeah,
gotta get ready. Gotta do your
I
thing.
just blew
you
off
know
the
what I'm
burner. It's
saying?
kind of dusty right now.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, come on with another wonderful episode of Beast Vibes Life. We are hanging out today, man. We got the four horsemen. Everything's gonna be dope. And I know you see me scruffy, and you like, NERDSoul, you never looked like a fake lumberjack before. But let me tell you this.
You holding
We
the
getting
book of
ready for the
Eli
rent party
right now.
too. We getting ready for the rent party too this weekend. That's right, Halloween 2020. Ain't no need to go get that COVID candy. Nah. Stay right home and get yourself some dope black comics, cosplay artists, writers, gamers, all that.
All the time.
Panels. We got a fashion show. Man, we got dope stuff. We got performances by Arckatron.
What?
We got music by PL Parker Lewiz. And Anwar Highsign says hi. So
I was supposed to send some music. I couldn't figure it out. I gotta get my I gotta figure out how to perform my performances. Computers computing.
compute.
You gotta get the computers computing, man.
Yep, gotta pewterize it. But
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there though.
Over
Another
here,
time.
we're joined by Mr. Arckatron himself, Space Bridge creator. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, me? I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. Nah, but yes, Arcatron, ARC, KATRON. Just look at that Highsign's face. Always made me laugh. Arckatron.com, you can find anything you want from me. Anything, all right?
Anything, sir.
All of that.
Anything.
All of that.
One anything.
Pieces.
All right, in the bottom square, Anwar Highsign, what's up?
Hey yo, drink water.
Yep.
Get yourself a filter
Mm-hmm.
and reduce your footprint on the earth by getting rid of that bottled water.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Get that pure, get that Brita. I know there's some other companies, but I can't think of them right now. You know what I'm saying?
The Pure, Brita, I don't know the other ones.
I don't
Some
know,
other
something.
ones.
Do something. And then
life
in the
right
diagonal
here,
square, the Rihanna music making
Rihanna.
PL Parker Lewiz.
Parker.
What up, y'all? At Parker PL Lewiz on all social media. That is Lewis with a Z.
Lewis.
ParkerLewis.com. Check it out. Yeah, let's do it. With
Parker.
a
Big
Parker.
shout out.
Zed. Lewis with a Z.
Big shout out to Markeith Collins in the
Euro
chat.
P. International P, man, with a
What up,
Z.
Markeith?
Euro P.
So
You hear me? Shout out.
with this beautiful week we have coming right to the close as we are on what they consider Hump Day, we will be seeing the release of the Dragon. That's right. Busta Mother Rhymes.
2 days.
In 2 days.
The
And
long
Busta
awaited.
Rhymes has been
Don't
caught
remind me.
Busta Rhymes has
crazy.
been caught in a slight controversy, if you will.
Controversy? Okay.
Yes.
Controversy, yeah.
See,
The British controversy.
you know, you got Timbaland, you got Swiss Beats. They putting together their events. They're like Versus. Everybody having a good time. You got Monica and Brandy. Well, that seemed kind of a little tense. But then you got you know what I'm saying. See, a little tense.
It was a time. It was a time.
But you had Jill Scott and Erykah Badu playing all the songs they stole from Jaguar Wright. So
I'm putting you in the cabinet early today.
Close the door.
Close the door.
You know what I mean?
So and all of this sprung from, of course, Timbaland and Swiss Beats having fun. And there's been other people throughout the months that we've been in quarantine, but most recently, Busta Rhymes said, "Hey, T.I., how about a go round?" T.I., he respectfully declined. He and
Respectfully.
we'll get into the respectedness of the respectfulness, but then other people chimed in too, like LL Cool J. He chimed in and said, "Hey man, look, what I'm gonna do with something like Busta Rhymes, man, I can't touch that." And even Rick Ross,
Will
oh,
I Am
Will I
was
Am
that
too.
statement.
oh yeah, Will I Am.
He was like,
Will.i.am
who
had
can
some-
you go against?
Yeah,
He's like, who can you really go against?
So the topic I want to start off with is Busta Rhymes versus basically everybody. Is there anyone in the hip hop community that you think could be a fair match to Busta Rhymes' illustrious career and catalog?
I still feel like Missy
Missy.
Bus would be good.
That's probably the only one I can think
banging.
of. Yeah,
That would be banging.
yeah.
That would be
In terms of the animation, how animated they both are, the different styles they.
You know what? That's my playlist for tomorrow.
Music.
Tomorrow, my playlist will be Missy and Busta.
They have all the same kind of records, you know, like Missy, contrary to what some folks believe, has gotten lyrical on joints.
Very.
She's taking it to the club. She's
Many
taking
joints.
it to the bedroom romance. She's
Yep.
taking it everywhere. And Busta's taking it everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
He's more street than her overall, but I think her range can offset that.
Yeah. Because when T.I. came back with his response, it didn't seem like he was interested. He did speak about like an age gap or like an era, a difference in era.
That felt a little disrespectful.
That was
To me.
It seemed like he tried to say he was too old for this.
I don't know that he meant it to come off that way, but it definitely came off like it wasn't in good fun.
I think it was meant to come off that way for the mere fact that Busta called him out.
Really did.
Because remember how this whole thing started was T.I. had called out 50.
Oh yeah.
He did,
And 50 was like, shoe fly, get out of here. And Busta Rhymes was basically like, yo, you calling people out, talking all of this, you want the smoke, I'll accept the challenge. And then T.I. was like, nah,
So
I
word to your
respectfully decline.
Friendly word to the set. Accept your challenge.
So in other words, T.I. came out and was like, look, I think I can beat 50. So let's do this. And then when Busta came out, he was like, yeah, let me
like
go.
how you worded
it. I don't like how he worded it either, but I do, like I agree with you, PL. Like I do think he meant it to be like, I can't challenge
just a little,
but it was like
not like disrespectfully, but just like on some like
I don't have that kind of catalog.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like I really like the one that really surprised me was LL. Like LL ducking the smoke surprised
because I'm
out of me.
Yeah, because that surprised me because
sense though.
No, because like the thing that LL said, like, yo, he could play the thing that LL kind of threw me off. He was like, yo, what do I play when he plays the Annie Up remix? The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 remix, fam, like you got joints too.
Yeah, that's
you want LL Cool J.
I shot your remix before
because
LL down.
What are we talking?
For like a 3 or
Flavor
4
Your Ear
album
remix.
period. Yeah, so like for a 3 or 4 album period, I got mad love for LL. Man, look,
they don't call him Big Ellie for nothing.
Like him ducking the smoke really threw me off, fam.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I was like, "Yo, L, you got hits. Like, let's not like you got some street joints in."
You gotta like take into account like artists look at artists. Like we all look at each other differently. Like you might be like, "Yo, L got all the joints," but L might be like, "Yo, like I wish I made Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See." Like that record is crazy. He might feel like he can't match that energy. He might feel like what they do is so different. He can't match that type of rah-rah energy. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I thought that he was like I think we way eon of episodes ago when we were talking like proposing different battles. I think we all agreed that the Missy Busta battle would be like an amazing battle.
You know, the
more I think about it, I don't think that will even be too close. Like when you really dig into Busta's catalog, like all right, when Busta plays that in the Missy, when he plays that Ain't He Up remix, what does Missy respond with to that one?
Get your freak on, something.
No, it's a different vibe. Like,
I'd probably say like lick shots maybe, or cop that disc maybe, something like that.
It's not this. That's the way.
Nah, I would say Get Your Freak On, or like her biggest one was probably like it's The Rain, or one of them songs.
Yeah,
Can't Stand the Rain.
I'm not talking about as far as like hit record.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is kind of like move it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you play cop that disc, that kind of it's a hot joint that you can kind of pivot on and kind of take them out.
Nah, I would play that joint. The joint with her and with Eve, actually, ironically, just talking about Eve. The it's not called Party People, but I would play that joint. It's from the third album, the Missy So Addictive album. It was a single she had for that joint. The joint, I think. No, not Sierra's not on it. No, the joint. What's the joint with Sierra? What's that? The joint with Sierra. What's the joint called?
Music make you lose control.
I might put that joint on, yo. Like,
cause
that joint is
Fat Man Scoop on there. Let's go. What? Yo.
What joint is that?
Gossip Folks.
Gossip Folks another one.
That might rock out against that.
Oh yeah, I would definitely rock.
And shouts out to Panda. Shouts out to Shot by Nolan. Shouts out to C Brown in the spot.
Oh, C Brown!
I knew if I made a Busta Rhymes video, C Brown would come up in here. Shouts out to my little brother C Brown. I knew he was coming up in this joint. I made a Busta Rhymes video. I knew he was on the way.
You know who might be an interesting battle for Bus that I just thought of?
Who?
Ghostface.
Ghostface, really?
Ooh.
That might be something. That'd be good.
You know what?
Face.
You might be.
They both dried up around the same time too. Yeah, they both dried up around the same time. Like,
hold up, first. Hey.
Oh, don't say that.
Wow, you had to.
They both went by their regular name, their government name at that point.
Yo, man, look.
Wow.
I'm not going to allow the disrespect.
Shout out to my uncle.
You couldn't go one show without the drama.
Man, look, I ain't gonna let you do that, Arckatron. No, right now it's Ghostface and Busta Rhymes. That's their names. All right.
Yeah. One day
that's what their mama named them.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mama call him Dennis. I'm gonna call him Dennis.
Be nice, Mr. Tron. Be nice.
Don't do that.
Arckatron being foul right now. What up, Jenna James in the spot?
I'm just saying that, like, after a certain point, both of their careers, like, they kind of fell off a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
Mama.
One because they didn't put out music. The other because the music they were putting out was.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm gonna be real, 100%. The latter is Tony Starks. The former is Busta Rhymes. If you didn't know who I was talking about, let's keep it moving.
So it could be an interesting battle.
I do think.
Yes, it could.
I think as well.
I think they have like some good matchup energy right there that they can.
Yeah.
There's some classics there that can clash real explosively.
We found a contender.
Combustible.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
What? Even Ray?
No.
No.
Be a more formidable opponent.
I'm putting you in the cabinet, Daddy. I don't know.
No, Ray.
Don't do that.
Man.
Ray got like
put him in the cabinet, man. Put him in the cabinet.
Ray versus Bus.
That one album, like he in a battle of 20, he can play like 12 off the purple tape.
No, but
and Wu-Tang song he's on.
Ghostface's energy, like his delivery, energy, colorfulness, wackiness, flamboyancy.
Or Redman. I think we said Redman before, didn't we? Did we throw Redman out there?
I don't think interesting, but I feel like
you think he got a catalog?
I don't think Red has the big records.
Yeah.
Red doesn't have the big
classic
records.
Albums. He's got multiple classic albums, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I give him 4, to be completely honest.
Classic.
First 4. The first.
I'm doing a PL wow right now.
Wow.
I wouldn't give him 4.
I'll give him what the
album.
I
give him 3. I give him 3.
I may give him
the
1
album,
and 2.
His first one. I will give him There's a Dark Side. I'll give him Muddy Waters. I will let him squeak by with Doc's the Name for real. I'll give him Doc's the Name. I'll give him Blackout. If we can count Blackout. And
I'd say 3.
As far as classics he's a part, I'd give him Blackout and I'd give him El Nino.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a good album. Classic.
El Nino is very good.
These are very good albums.
I wouldn't say classic. It's solid.
Classic is I don't throw around classic like that.
Man.
You got 1 to 2.
For me, he's got 2, and I'll throw in a third with Blackout. For me, it's Muddy Waters, Doc's the Name. I think what the album dares, the Dark Side, you can see him ascending, and then when he hits Muddy Waters, it's like zenith. And then Doc's the Name, he just like stays up there in the clouds, like, yo, I'm up here. And then of course you have Blackout album, which is just dumb nice. So yeah, but I don't think, like I said, I don't think he has those big records.
Blades. Yeah, I don't know that he has like. What can he put up against? Well, maybe it depends on where he goes in his catalog. Because the question is always going to be, what does he put up against? Put your hands where my eyes can see.
Yeah,
the Headbanger.
I beat that.
Ooh,
I would say the Rockwaller.
Yep, you got the Rockwaller. You got Headbanger.
So
or you could be like, Seema, who got the keys to my Beamer?
Same.
I said I beat that.
Yeah, I beat that. Yeah, definitely.
From you.
Yeah.
Yo, man. I was listening to that just the other day, so it's like
facts.
Classic. But yeah, so
and you get to use Busta against himself because he has the goodness.
The goodness. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll put that track on too.
Definitely got to put that in the 20 clip.
Yep. That was dope.
You know that video.
Did you feel it in Roddy shook his thing?
The song is so great and that video is so bad.
I don't remember the video.
I'm trying to remember what the video looked like.
I don't know.
It was like this 3D thing where they were going into the TV or something.
Something like that. It was terrible. Yeah. It was like, why didn't y'all just? Y'all needed to do a real video with this. Not this computer generated nonsense.
Yeah. I think I remember it. So, since it doesn't look like nobody's going to accept the Busta challenge, in my opinion, this looks. I'll accept it.
I'll accept the challenge.
This is looking great for his album promo. Like his name is out there, people writing articles, we talking about it. Like, and he got an album coming, in 2 days?
It's a smart rollout. It's a smart
rollout. Very smart rollout.
Is this a part of the rollout plan? Conspiracy P?
What?
Do we have T.I. taking an intentional dive?
Most definitely.
Yo.
I didn't expect you to say yes.
Trying to drudge up some publicity.
I think that all of this was
drudging.
I don't think it was part of the promotion per se, but indirectly, yeah.
No, but
like
I meant indirectly. I meant to was it a plan? Like, yo, T.I., call you out.
Plan?
You say no.
Maybe with LL, since they're kind of around this, like LL is a little ahead of him, but maybe because they're kind of closer. I don't think that him and T.I. would have no dealings to do something.
I think just the plan to call someone out or call multiple people out was the plan, because think about this. either way, it's a good look for you. Everyone's streams have gone up since after their battles, whether it's, Brandy and Monica, Jill and Erica, Patty and Gladys, anyone. So on one hand, if they take it, then basically everybody gets invited to a nostalgic concert with all my hits. If they don't take it, then I get to kick up dust about how don't nobody want it with me. Because remember this hit and remember this one. So either way, it works for them. The only thing though, Busta, if you don't have multiple joints from Tip and Dill, I'm not gonna be happy. Then DJ Scratch, I'm gonna need some joints.
I'm gonna need some joints from DJ
Scratch. Stack your paper.
Anybody hear the new joint with MOP that came out last night?
Nah, I ain't hear it.
Oh, no. You ain't even text me or nothing.
Yeah, you ain't
text nobody.
The link. Somebody was
violated.
You getting links and you ain't even sending the links to us?
No, listen. Somebody was recording it off the radio. And it was Frontmaster Flex, and he dropped like 30 bombs on it, and you couldn't even hear what he was saying. But the beat sounded hard. I'll tell you that though. But yeah, and the Emma is remember we seen it on the track listing. It's the song Czar.
Oh no, I seen it.
Ooh.
Okay.
And plus, Busta and MOP, come on, man.
It's a good combo.
Now look, I know you guys. I know I'm the one holding it down for Busta Rhymes here. I know my boy C Brown, my little brother in the chat.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold
on,
fella.
No, Arckatron, put your hand down. You've been calling him Trevor. You've been calling him Trevor.
Let me clarify. Let me clear my throat.
Now you want to clarify.
Now it's like
when we talking about that Busta Rhymes, I'm fine. When you start talking about right now Busta Rhymes, we got show and prove. Okay, Mike. When the last time you listened to a Busta Rhymes song that's not from the first 4 albums? I'll wait.
All right, hold up. A song that's not from the first 4 albums. All right, so it would have to be from Genesis on, right?
Yeah, Genesis, or you can do after Genesis. I would even, you can include Genesis. Genesis is fire. So after Genesis, let's do that.
Hold up. You can't say then throw Genesis
today.
I listened to Touch It last week. The Touch It remix.
All right.
Get low, Bus.
There's some stuff on the Big Bang.
PL, you be listening to all of the albums you be listening to all of the crazy album cuts.
Like I was listening to the Flip Mode album.
You like that?
Did you listen to
the album? Is crazy though.
PL, I got a question for you. PL,
Flip Mode album is amazing.
PL, did you listen to the Google Max album that he dropped? Did you listen
to
the Year of the Dragon?
No,
I can't find it. I wonder why.
I'm
Google
so
Max
tired
is
of
no
you bringing up this.
That's why.
What is it what you said the other day? The Hotmail Plus. What you said? The Hotmail Plus.
I got a plethora.
The Yahoo Prime, fam. The Yahoo
Prime.
Yahoo Prime. Yeah, that was one. That was a good one.
And Jenna James is dropping mad stuff in here. Jenna James, when we get to the Q&A, we gonna address some of your links.
I gotta start putting my computer so I can see this.
Yeah, I got my computer. If y'all see me looking nice,
I
need a dual
screen all kinds of stuff
at this point.
Computer right here.
So,
Arckatron.
With that said, guys, look, look, Busta is about to drop tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm hoping to get production from Tip, from Dilla, from DJ Scratch. Now,
I don't know about Dilla or Scratch, but we know he's got the one joint with Tip, so I'm pretty sure Tip did it.
Yeah, so it's because and the reason I'm saying Dilla is because we know he's one of the people that got them Dilla joints that like nobody's ever heard. You know what I'm saying?
I think one of them is a Dilla one. By the title, I can that sounds like that's a Dilla title. Like one of the titles I forgot. No, it's like from the beat. Even the beat tape.
Yeah.
You know the titles. Like they be just throwing out all random titles and stuff. But I believe one of them. Where the track list in that? Man,
It'd be like sprinkle
Wikipedia
cookies
yet?
or something like that.
Album ain't out yet. Ain't on Wikipedia. It's gotta be on Wikipedia first.
Go there.
But yeah, so
I got time for all that, man.
just
Google
bounce
the track.
around.
I got no Googles, man.
Just bounce around. Just
Go to his
man.
IG. It's on his
IG. Oh, jeez.
But anyway, with
Google
that said, you know what I'm saying?
Track list.
We'll see how it go out. I'm excited. I hope you guys are pumped. We will be reviewing it next week. You know what I'm saying? Next week, give y'all a chance to get the music in your system. You know what I'm saying? We'll review it next week. You know what I'm saying? And we'll let y'all know where we at on the new Busta.
Figured it out.
Preview for the boss.
I found it out. Strap Yourself Down. That was a Dilla the joint off the Motown tape.
Yo, how time bounced?
What would you say, PL?
I said review for the boss.
Review for the boss.
Please stop. No, stop, don't.
Review for the boss.
For the boss.
No.
Confirmed it is on the track list.
Yes, the Don and the Boss. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I saw it. But it might be a
called,
different version.
There's a track.
It might be a different version.
One song that is missing off the track list.
What?
The Elephant in the Room track.
Elephant in the Room. What's that?
What?
No, the one with the hottest rapper in the world.
Kendrick Lamar.
K-Dot. That's on there. That's on the track.
Drake. What are you talking about?
It's towards
Drake.
Drake.
We forgot about the link with Drizzy.
That ain't on the album.
That was supposed to. Nah.
It's never gonna be on.
All right,
the
now
album.
back to Dilla. Since you mentioned Dilla again,
Drake's song.
The track
that was Drake's song
called "Strap Yourself Down."
No, that's a Busta joint.
"Strap Yourself Down" is the name of the track.
All right, word. So
that's
we got
from the
joints.
Motown tape. The Motown tape. If y'all know what I'm talking about, the Motown.
So, with that said, we'll see how it goes. We'll holler at y'all next week. But I wanted to pose some questions to the Four Horsemen. You know, so many times we review things, we talk about the news, but we never really self-reflect and ask ourselves, what do we want? What would we have loved to have? So I impress upon you, brothers, to prepare your minds, get in the mental headspace, because I would like to know what you would like to have on your hip hop wish list. If there was a certain album that you wish you could have gotten, or could have had, or could be made, or could have been made, you know what I'm saying? You know, please let's kick around those topics for just a little bit. Mr. Lewis, could you?
So
please?
yeah, I'm gonna go first, real quick. No,
I always wanted a Pun Big album. Always.
Ooh.
Big Pun.
That would have been dope.
B.I.G. Pun.
Like I always wanted. Like I don't even think they're even on a song. They're on one song together.
Where? In what universe?
Is it posthumous?
Maybe.
That don't count.
It's
I don't really count them. That's a big duet stuff.
And then B.I.G. Pun. That's
Yeah, B.I.G.
I'm not
Pun.
mad at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Notorious Pun or Notorious B.I.G. Pun. Yeah. Whatever.
Notorious P.U.N.
Notorious.
Yeah, Notorious P.U.N. Yeah. Notorious Punisher. That would have been dope.
That would be fire. Yeah. I can agree with that.
Both of those guys bussing and with everybody's hottest tracks and all that. You know, no stuff that Black Thought was picking up last week.
Like
give them
the Hitmen, the Diddy's Hitmen, fam.
Yeah.
And at that time.
Fam.
Yeah. Over Nasheem Myrick. Over
Big Nas.
Derek D. Angeletti.
Yo, because the Hitmen at that time were...
What up, D.
With the mad rapper skit on the beginning. Yeah, I'm here for it.
That would have been dope.
I'm here for it.
What about you, NERDSoul? What you got?
Like a solid 10 of that. All right, so I'll refresh this one because we talked about it before. Nas and RZA at that like 95, 96 period Like when he
That's a
did,
good one.
because we were talking about, of course, verbal intercourse.
Dude in the courtroom.
Yeah. So, that's one of the funniest, because like he's in serious trouble, right? And he's just like, yo, man, that's one of the funniest things, because it's like, yo, you in court, like this is real. All right, so Nas and RZA at that point, like that Nas, that RZA, that would have been straight fire.
Amazing.
I think you mentioned that before, Arcka.
Oh yeah, that's 94, 95, 96 RZA that's prime time. Mm-hmm. And Nas, that's prime time Nas too. 94, 95, 96. Those years, it's great years. Great years for hip hop, you know. We all grew up on.
Done.
And then, then another album that I wish I could have had. And I know this is weird, but it was a playlist I had a while back, and I think I told you guys about. But a super group just for one album,
I got it.
A super group just for one album. Ghostface, MF Doom, Madlib, CeeLo, and Danger Mouse. Just for one album, just one time.
I'm out.
Just one time.
CeeLo, who made you go out? CeeLo?
Doom, I'm out.
Yo, you hate Doom. I forgot.
Was it CeeLo? It was CeeLo, right?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, who made you tap out? It was CeeLo.
Was it CeeLo? Did CeeLo make it?
I got it.
What you got?
What you got?
Since we talking this basically this whole episode is like a prelude or prelude, however you want to say it, to the Busta Rhymes album. Busta Rhymes Dilla album.
Oh, like a full
1997 or 8.
98, 99.
Yeah.
Full nothing but Dilla?
Yeah.
Yo. And you know they was cool too, so it probably could have happened.
Tip is there too. Tip is rapping and he may be doing some little sprinkles here and there too. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. For sure.
Or a Bust Tip album. That's what I really. That's actually even better.
I would love that. I need that.
In
that can happen. That's what's so frustrating about it.
And C Brown, before you jump in the chat, C Brown, a real Busta Rhymes and Q-Tip album, not the joint where
the dragon left.
Yeah, a real
mixtape.
Yeah, not like they came together and like sat down and said, we gonna make an album, and both of them said okay, and they made it. Not like some kind of like thrown together stuff. Like
because I didn't want to hear PL's mouth. I changed mine from Dilla Doom to Dilla Bus. Dilla Doom would have been interesting too.
Word up.
Dilla Doom.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Residue might have been interesting.
Well, we heard them together on one song, and it was terrible.
What song was that?
What song was that?
Biochemical Equation joint. The joint from Wu-Tang Meets Indie Culture. It was like the one beat RZA did.
Oh yeah,
and Doom, and it was really, really not good.
I don't recall, my friend.
Yeah, it's from some.
Was
that Think Differently? Did Think Differently one or the? Yeah. There was some joints on there, but not that one.
That album was fire, but that was not.
That
wasn't a part of the fire. That wasn't
a part of the fire.
What about like I got like maybe a sub question off of this question. What about instead of just like producer rapper, how about like we just mentioned some like grouping, like what about parents? I see like someone said Nas and AZ album in their prime would have been kind of dope.
Yeah,
I'm with that because
AZ still got it.
I thought that was
like AZ still got it.
That was gonna be Highsign's wet dream.
Yeah, or like Nas and Prodigy or something. I don't know.
Yo, AZ still got it. Like on that new album,
I'll add that to my list. I got a couple. I'll add that one to my list. I feel like that could
on the
still
production.
happen.
Alk on the production.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Crazy.
I'd take a Nas Alk album.
That could be crazy because Alchemist is just way too consistent to miss with a whole album.
Yeah,
a whole album. Like I haven't liked. Well, I liked all of it. I didn't love all of the stuff that he did with Nas, especially when you look at what he has with other. Like when you look at what he has with Prodigy.
Oh, okay.
It's so amazing. Then you look over here, like what he has with Nas, and it's like it's cool. Like a lot of it's like this is cool. I like it, but I want that like knock it out the park. But yeah, I'm here for that. I feel like AZ and Nas, maybe one day.
I got one. I got that. The reason why, because my first knee jerk reaction was something that me and Highsign always talked about was the Dirty Meth album back in the days,
crazy.
like 94
that would
Dirty,
be crazy.
Like, that would have been ridiculous.
So I got a couple, man.
They were bouncing. They were both bouncing on the beats. Like they were just all like
they had that synergy that we were talking about. Yeah, everything that they touched together was chef's kiss.
Just Blaze Kanye album.
Like just Blaze producing
it? Just Blaze producing?
Blaze producing it, Kanye with the Dre extras. No.
Too busy. Too many horns.
Wait, but who can we fit with Blaze though? Like, because Blaze is dope. Like, who can we fit with Blaze? Like maybe a Blaze Jay-Z album, like a full Jay-Z Blaze album. I know PL will love it.
I'm here for. I'm here for that.
Take my money right now. Take it now.
Oh man.
So let me see. So going with more RZA. The Inspector Deck debut album that got washed away in the flood.
Oh,
he had an original flood album produced album that they were working on, but all his beats got washed away in the flood, and he had to start over. So whatever that was, that finished, and that's because that was like would have probably been like 96. 95, 96 RZA, like that album. Another one, J-Lib 2. Dilla, that's something that I really.
They were working closer together. Yeah.
I wish.
There's leaks and stuff I've been hearing at shows from J-Rock. And if y'all can, hold on. If y'all on the internet, there's internet radio out here. J-Rock has a radio station. He every Friday night, I think. West Coast time, I think at 9. It's called Wonders in. I'll get the link for y'all. But everybody needs to find. I'm gonna put it in the chat too if I can find it. But he plays stuff, but then every so often he slip a Dilla like unknown Dilla track or remix or something that you've never heard. I'm like, what is that? I heard this common verse over his Dilla beat. It was ridiculous. But that's what I'm saying. I was like, whoa, what is this?
Speaking of, go ahead.
That second J-Lib album, whatever that was going to be,
nasty.
That's an album that I would like really dream to have.
Release it, man.
The other one.
I'll take that original J Electronica album that was produced by
Blaze.
True. Facts.
Okay,
I'll take that.
Facts. We need that.
Leak that, Mr. Electronica.
I know, right? whoever the leak guys who got put their
whoever the leak guy is, leak that one. That's the one we really want.
Thank you.
No disrespect, but that's the one we really want.
Going back to the Versus stuff, a Busta Missy joint. You know what I'm saying? A Busta Missy joint.
Okay.
Missy collab album.
Because they were on the same, record company. You know what I'm saying? They were on the same label. So, you know what I'm saying? Right around, like maybe just after Super Duper Fly or something like that. Like in that range. That could have been Flames. Could have been Flames, man. Could have been that hotness.
Definitely could have been that, man.
It
was somebody.
I like Latifah
Mad Villainy too, yo. I want that.
Oh yeah.
Been finished for years.
Yeah. And
But
speaking of that,
oh well, it's more the same. So y'all won't appreciate it. No, I will appreciate.
no.
Give me
Just
Mad
let us
too.
decide whether we appreciate it or not. Put it out.
The songs I've heard from it that they have released, I love them all. So give me this Monkey Suit. What's the other one, Sean? Monkey Suit.
Oh man, I haven't heard it long, but I know which one you're talking about.
Victory Lap, or
Victory Lap.
whatever the songs were. They were all
great.
Give me Mad Villainy 2, not the remix album. That's not Mad Villainy 2. Give me the second Doom album forever.
Yeah. It's like, give me the real.
Give me the real one, man. Like that's something that I would want as well.
All right, no doubt. So big shout out to Jenna James. I'm gonna holler at some of your links. You know what I'm saying? We wrap up the show and have some good time with some of these. I don't know what she's thrown in here. So whatever she's thrown in, that's what we gonna read. Link number 1. Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By hits milestone. Music to Be Murdered By has now sold over 1 million units in the US. I don't care. I've never really cared about Eminem or any of his sales. How about you guys? Are y'all jazzed about this? Eminem is about to have another platinum album under his belt. Back in January, M released his 11th studio album, Music to Be Murdered By, and it just hit 1 million units, moved 1 million units and moved the mark in the US. His friend and collaborator, Royce da 5'9", produced and rapped on the album and hit Instagram today to celebrate the milestone. So
that says a lot. Wait a minute, it's just now going plat. That says a lot about the times.
Yeah, it's it takes a while, but
Eminem's taking a while to go platinum now.
Yeah. Well, this is 11th album.
When was it released?
January.
So okay. I mean, it's not.
That's not crazy, but I'm saying for Eminem.
For Eminem, for me, like if I put out an album, I'd be like, "Oh snap!
Old Dirty BAST platinum,
NERDSoul 10 platinum." But but man, hey, look, things.
Another album that I would like to see is me and Arckatron. That would be fire.
That would be super fire. Man. Super fragile catalyst. Let me let y'all in
on a little news. All right, so the young gentleman around this video screen you see put some links into a chat with some songs. 3 songs. 3 songs.
Nothing about what you're talking about. Man.
What are you talking about? There's 3 songs.
3 songs from Arckatron and the one known as Mr. Highsign.
Yeah, I don't even
rap. Guys.
Let me tell you.
You guys.
Let me tell you.
I haven't rapped in like 20 years.
It's some good stuff.
Guys with
beats?
Music.
Yo,
guys.
Look.
Beats? What was it?
The 2 youths. The 2 youths.
The
hotness.
The 2 little youths. The bosses.
I don't know what they putting it on. I have no idea.
And the boss.
I don't know when they're gonna release it. But I'm telling you,
and the boss.
Some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's some good stuff.
New music for the boss.
So speaking of links, link number 2, Adele seems to address whether she is dating Skepta. Now, come on, this is across the pond, yo.
Dating Skepta? What? You said Skepta?
Skepta, that's across the pond. Come on, Jenna, you can't give me this.
I'm still alive, just like Tupac.
I thought you said SEPTA, like Philadelphia, like public transportation.
Skepta pulled up fast. She just lost that weight.
And I thought they stayed together though.
Stay together already?
I thought so.
Maybe. I don't know.
Now,
maybe like a year or something now.
Now, peep this, though. Next link number 3. Funk Flex goes off on clown snitch T.I. Funk Flex says he has the utmost respect for T.I., except for one thing.
Next.
Is this a gong show? Can we hit a gong or something?
Yeah, this story is super trash.
Funk Flex, look, he's
too much flex.
He's on lukewarm 97. You know what I'm saying? All right, link number 4. What we got on link number 4? All right, link number 4. Latin king who beat down R. Kelly in prison just got life. Dang! Did he already have life?
It could not have been for beating R. Kelly down.
Yo, maybe they like, R. Kelly is really popular, and like when you beat up somebody popular, it's like more important.
Yo, I don't know. Got life, and what did he beat him with?
Maybe, I don't know, like a lead pipe. I don't know. Jeremiah Shane Farmer, the Indiana Latin king who entered R. Kelly's prison cell and gave him a vicious beating, has been sentenced to life in prison. The 39-year-old sentence has nothing to do with what he did to Kells. Instead, Farmer will spend the rest of his life locked up in a federal pen because he beat 2 senior citizens, Marion Lowry, 74, and Harvey Seeger, 67, to death with a hammer. Where did he get what is this? So this story is not even, who is writing this stuff? See, all right, look, of course, yes.
Real quick, because I'm going to forget. Another album, version of Detox that was scrapped.
Oh, yeah. Detox that we ain't never going to see.
That we never going to hear. That everybody was like, yo, the shit he had me rapping on. Go ahead, Art.
No, I was going to say the actual Busta Rhymes albums that were supposed to come out in the last 10 years. That's what I want to hear. Just saying.
That's another good one.
He got joints. There was joints.
He got a million albums.
Yo.
He had joints.
It's true. All right.
One more.
Yahoo Prime.
I don't know what you're talking about. No clue what you're talking about.
The rulership movement.
Yeah. Flip Mode's second album.
Meant to be Flip Mode's second album, which was completed, but never released after Bus moved on to
J Records.
We heard
they
started on a new album maybe a couple of years ago, and we heard some leaks from that was crazy.
Yeah,
take
what happened to who owns that album?
Hopefully, after his album comes out, hopefully they go to that.
They put out the Flip Mode album that they was bumping last year.
They said it was finished. I thought.
Question: with that second Flip Mode album, who owns that? Who even has the rights to that?
Busta,
Electra, or I think he did move to J, right?
Yeah, J Records.
Around that time. So probably
because whoever they are, what I would be doing right now is prepping that album to drop, to ride the wave of the Busta album. Like I let Busta drop, and then 2 weeks later I'll be like, and also don't forget,
because there are a couple of leaks from that rulership movement album on YouTube, and they're crazy.
See, I've never heard of
fire.
Link me. We'll get on.
I'll put them in the group chat.
Yeah,
word up. All right.
Do that.
Now there's another link. Jenna said, dropped another link. Kanye West says that Black History Month isn't needed. This is from being on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had, Kanye West on there for 3 whole hours. And
I need context.
The quote is, it says, most Black people, we don't know where we come from. We think we came from slaves. We don't know our bloodline, we've given Black history.
Why does he keep saying things like that? I don't think that all right, never mind.
Sorry. And we're giving Black History Month, and we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's a programming to us. Racism doesn't end until we get to a point where we stop having to put the word Black in front of it, because it's like we're putting the rim a little bit lower for ourselves. We shouldn't have to be a special box. We shouldn't have to have a special box, a special month, he continued. What they show on Black History Month is us getting hosed down, reminding us that we were slaves. What if we had to remember when I cheated on you? What if we had remember when I cheated on you month? Remember when you first found out the text messages?
Wow, what a false equivalent. Wow.
How does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted or even defeated.
Mr. NERDSoul, can I jump in?
The floor is yours, my brother.
Oh, what is happening? I can't see. What's happening?
Okay. Most of that statement, without the context, sounds crazy. With context, however,
It sounds more crazy. I know.
No, man, with context, he didn't say a word wrong. He didn't. He didn't.
What's the context, sir? Give me the
Give me
context.
because you know I need that.
Okay, this is
Drop
his
that flex
problem.
bomb on us.
Hold on, time out. I am not I am not agreeing with Kanye Amari West. Let me start off my statement by that.
Okay, if you are, I just need context.
This is his problem.
Bust it out.
He says a lot of truth, but he mixes it with a lot of indecisive jargon.
Okay.
Like, out of 100% of a sentence, there's about 35%, 40% truth in there, or it's just not worded correctly. Like,
So you're saying he's not good at expressing himself, you're saying?
Correct.
He needs more written statements than actually like him going to a show and doing an interview?
I think that might be worse.
A written statement?
That might be worse. Like, no, here's because he can look at it and then he'll take there'll be 100 rough drafts of this statement. The point that I'm trying to make is this, right? He's not off in a lot of the stuff that he says. He just doesn't know how to say it, how to verbalize it, how to communicate these things. He don't be wrong a lot of the times.
You know,
that's the context.
All right, now, okay, so
to be like, yo, well, we shouldn't have to put black in front of everything. Yes, I agree. We also shouldn't have had to have been enslaved. That's kind of the point of the whole thing.
And there's nothing wrong with celebrating your accomplishments and your history. But
it's some sort of acknowledgement. There's nothing.
Yeah, there's this weird false equivalency of what a personal gripe would be like. Remember when I cheated on you? Due to a systemic problem that includes a system of finance, of legislation, of education, of policing, of real estate, trying to bottle that up and put it into a relationship. It's like, yo, yeah. Remember when he said Harriet Tubman was helping white people or something? I was like, come on, man.
Yo, let me ask this too. Why?
When you get ready to leave the house, nobody's like, "Hey, yo, Kanye, real quick for you bounce. I see you tying your shoes up real quick. What are you gonna say?" Like nobody's like, "Oh, before you go out there, you gonna do something stupid?"
Here's my thing. This is what I kind of need some clarity about this part.
All right.
There's this set of people who believe to acknowledge blackness is to handicap blackness. And I don't understand why, when everyone gets things, and only when it comes to the black things, do you have this sort of fighting externally and infighting about the value of those things. And I just don't understand.
I get what you're saying.
Why?
Because we've been systematically told that we ain't shit, or pardon my French, that we aren't deserving of these things.
Yeah, exactly. So then you got this guy who comes along and he's achieved a great deal in his lifetime, and he goes, we shouldn't have to put as long as we put black in front of things, then it reduces the thing. How? But how?
Because when they say, I kind
of get where he's going.
Put me on, Lambo. Put me on.
No, that's what I'm saying. I need more. He needs to flush out the thought.
Well, because see, the reason
he never flushes out his thoughts.
The reason I would push back is because
goes beyond that. It's all based on this freaking alpha fantasy about.
It's kind of like
it does, but maybe he can't say more than that.
All of it tends to be based on. I didn't need this brand of help. I did it myself. I did this. We can just it's what is different about his thought than the bootstrap concept. Oh well, everyone can be in the 1%. If the blacks would just pull their bootstraps.
Well, and check like I see where Anwar's going, because like, all right, check it. All right, Anwar, this is a perfect example, like where you was going down, if you go down the line, you'd never see anyone say, why you gotta have Pride Month? Why can't it just be month? You know, you would never say that. We would never say that month? Because, it would be all kinds of fire coming from every single women's march. Only that, Mike, why can't it just be the march? But not you only never that, do. Mike, but when it comes to black people, or when you have like Latin, what is it? Excuse me, because I don't know the exact term, but it's like Latin American month or Hispanic month or Hispanic Heritage Month. If we were like, why don't we just call it Heritage Month? People be jumping all over you. But
not only that, Mike, those communities feel like they deserve to be celebrated. Yeah. But for some reason, we can't feel like we deserve to be celebrated too. You can find the Pride equivalent and the Heritage equivalent for every community in some form or fashion. But only when it comes to this community is it reduced to garbage. Yeah, because every time. And then you got this guy hopping out here talking to a white guy. Yeah. About how Kanye, why you couldn't come on NERDSoul? You couldn't come on NERDSoul? Information.
You know he watched the show.
I know you watched the show, Kanye. You couldn't come on the show? You couldn't come on here and talk to the horseman? Please. You went to the white man to do your show, NERDSoul, and you ain't come down here and talk to NERDSoul?
Kanye West. That's the new sorry. Highsign you out. We want Kanye.
I'm out.
Wow.
That's my face right here. Yeah. My face to that. Oh, man. I just don't understand that part. And it always, the subtext of it is always about some like artificial display of strength toward a thing that doesn't actually have any sort of like, like meaning. Like, okay, well, if you take that away, what is the net positive effect for the community? Okay, you take away 3 months. What is the net positive effect of that? Nothing. You've just made an egotistical statement about how, and all you're really saying, if you just like remove the nonsense verbiage, is like work harder, pull your bootstraps.
Because he's been on that Fox News playlist. He's just for quite selling some time,
a different variation of the stupid ass American dream. Say that again, Mike.
He's basically been spinning that Fox News playlist for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like slavery must have been a choice. Oh, Harriet Tubman, she ain't do nothing. She helped black people work for white people. He's like, why do we need to put black on anything? It's like, bruh, like what? When are you gonna be done? When are you gonna tire yourself out? Because like people keep giving you a platform. Or, you know what I'm saying? Come on my show. My show. I'll give you a chance to flesh out your idea.
PL, I do agree with you. You know, me and Arcka have talked about this before. Like, much like Dame, there's a level of demystification you have to do with any Kanye interview, where you can get like nuggets of real, insight, and he'll drop a good gem, but increasingly that's just few and far between as the years stretch on. And like, miss me with this Christian millionaire rhetoric that you talk.
Oh yeah, then throw that on top.
Rating 0. Miss me,
especially since I know it's not genuine. I can see if you were someone who was like, whether you Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, if it was genuine and that was really where your heart was at, and you were practicing, and Catholic, whatever, I'd be like, yo, man, that's them, that's their thing, that's what they believe in. But it's a hustle. I mean, come on.
And I don't really want him at the helm of the plan to dismantle racism. Like, I don't want you there. You shouldn't be in the board. You shouldn't be in the war room when we're working out how we can dismantle systemic oppression.
Yeah, because this dude up in here talking to Joe Rogan.
But he created the Yeezys.
Great. We'll get a contract for the Yeezys to get the protester Yeezys.
Yes.
We'll do all of that.
He gave you the Yeezy clogs.
The Yeezy clogs.
Damn it!
Come on, man.
Because and now you say it, you hit something that you just made me think about something, Anwar. Check this. He's running for president and vice president. He's doing both of them or whatever, right? So peep this.
I'm gonna be the president.
Instead of talking about Black History Month, he could be talking about any number of things that have to do with being a president. He could be talking about homelessness. He could be talking about schools. He could be they love to talk about abortion. He could be talking about that. He could be talking about police violence. He could be talking any number of things. But what does he go after? What does he go after? He goes after Black History Month, something that ain't nobody talking about at all. Nobody that's in the race is talking about. He could be talking about wage fixing, which also turns into wage stagnation, which also then turns into societal wage gaps. He could any number of things that are always on the table every time
about that, Mike. Why would I talk about that, Mike? I made a meal myself, and I'm still myself. You could, so you. Just
I got M's from everywhere.
I cannot expect a person who doesn't understand the rarity of their condition to understand.
It's a rare
condition.
Good news on the newspaper page.
Rarity of their condition, meaning that success at his level, not success in general. Success is very attainable. Success to his level in his field and the multiple fields he occupies is an exception, not a rule.
Yeah.
So if you want to get on a soapbox and be like, I'm trying to make this the rule and not the exception, okay, I'm here to, what do you have to say? Let's hear what you have to say about that. But when you can't even, you're so far removed from the domesticated human being, how can you really speak to it with he speaks with such confidence about some shit that he be loud and wrong since he was a teenager, since he was a young adult.
He made Jesus his king, man.
Good.
I think you was gonna say Jesus is walk. That would have been at least better.
Jesus king is exactly why I don't want you to be my president.
Come again?
I said that would have been a better joke if he said Jesus. He made Jesus walk. That's a better reference than Jesus king. Lord. Lord of mercy.
I don't want you to be my president. Lord of mercy. I don't want you to be my president because I don't want to negotiate your religious and your intertwining of religion and politics. Honestly,
separation of church and state.
I don't want a merging of church and state. I don't want.
Shot by Nolan said even Jesus didn't like that album.
I saw that.
What happened? You said, I know we ain't got them extra screens.
Shot by Nolan said even Jesus didn't like that album.
Wow. You right though. He didn't like it. He said go back in the studio with Dre and fix it.
Ye be like, I don't know, man. He be on some other stuff. And so Jenna, that's how we feeling. We feeling like, why he going? And Joe Rogan, he just trying to get them streams up.
Talking that nonsense about abortions. Man, nobody want to hear that shit, man. Sit down.
But I mean, at least he'd be able to say hey, I'm a candidate. Y'all are voting. This is my look on the issues of my platform or something. This fool said something about Black History Month. It had nothing to they ain't even. Thank you for your time.
I need to know how they arrived at Black History Month. Well, he probably
might watch it. I might watch it and report back.
I might watch it now.
Yeah, watch it. Report back. Because I ain't watching
if I can
3 hours.
Find 3 hours, I'll do it. But I don't know. 3 hours is long.
Yeah, give me a time code.
That's a lot of
and
a lot of Joe Rogan. That's a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of Joe Rogan too. Yeah,
a lot of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I wish they could have done it on Joe Budden podcast or something.
Woo! That would have been
that would have been interesting.
He would have actually gotten challenged on that. He might have gotten challenged on that.
He definitely would have gotten challenged.
Respectfully, not like Charlamagne challenge. Yeah. Respectfully. Like Joe,
we see what happens when Charlamagne challenges and Sway gets hammered for it.
Yeah.
Charlamagne challenges you, and then Sway has to eat the punches that you didn't give to Charlamagne. But no one's ever gonna talk about it, so I didn't say anything.
True that. So guys, we have exercised the demons. We are glad that you came through. You hung out with us. We got Markeith Collins talking about, of course, Marvel Contest of Champions. Matter of fact, have you been playing Arckatron? You've been playing it? It's been a while.
4 years. No, sorry. In December, 5 years. My bad.
Well, see, I haven't seen you playing anything since. So I ain't know.
I'm about to start.
I know if you need to take a middle break.
I'm literally about to start up my channel like within the next couple weeks on YouTube. Y'all gonna see me play the game finally as I talk about it. And y'all see me in the background.
Word up.
Making some moves back here, but. Yeah, I'm coming out my channel. I did some videos for you, but that's why I kind of held off on. I'm about to start my own thing. You know what I mean? I'm a graduate. You know what I mean?
Either way, I just don't want it to stop. I want it to continue.
I'm gonna talk to you in private. You know, we go on the same thing.
Nah, man, I want it to continue.
We all stream. We all
Yeah, we all grinding. I want to see it continue. You know what I'm saying? So then we can get the cross-channel pollination. You know what I'm saying?
So that 10 years from now, you could be like, I wish G Unit never existed.
All right, starting in the bottom square. He made Fleece. He has 3 new songs that y'all haven't heard that I have, and haha.
I heard them too.
He heard them too. We all heard them.
Missing out.
And whoo, they good. His name is Anwar Highsign. What up?
Anwar Highsign. I made Fleece EP. I'm never going to hell. I have more than 3 songs too. They've heard the 3, but I have a lot of music that I'll be sharing in the coming months. And hopefully, we can get the whole streaming and connecting, you know what I mean? Y'all can slide past and we can make it. We can do this every week. And you bring your friends. They could get with my friends. We can do this every week. Keep banging.
You know what I'm saying?
Follow me on the IG and the Twitter. Search the Anwar Highsign. There you go. No, matter of fact, forget about Twitter and IG. Search me on Apple Music and Spotify and all of that.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's right. Get them streams up. Listen to that music.
Yeah.
All right. So the Acno Corner. You know him. He brings the conspiracies every week. That's right. Mr. Conspiracy P, Parker PL Lewiz. What's up?
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming through. Sorry, but I'm hungry as hell. I'm over here eating this Chinese food and it's bomb. New music coming soon.
You got that Chinese food from Cali?
Huh?
And you got that Chinese food from Cali and it's bomb?
It's bomb. There's this one spot out here. But man,
you got that duck sauce, right?
Huh?
Yo, the duck sauce be on point.
Right?
Nah, they ain't got duck sauce. They ain't got duck sauce.
They got no duck sauce.
When I was in Cali, I had a lot of trash Chinese food.
Nah, there's this one spot for
it was soul crushing.
There's a spot up the way for me. They mad expensive, but they're good. But you know what I'm saying? You got.
They rare out here.
You got.
You know what I'm saying? Got to see what you're checking in your savings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
New music coming soon. Like real soon. Like real soon.
Like
you wake up tomorrow morning, you're gonna be like, bam.
Huh?
Like as soon as I finish my verse for the song soon.
Something like that. Something like that.
Oh man.
Me and
Real
PL
soon.
working on something. So I got a little package on the way with produced by. Never mind. We'll talk about
And I like
shout out to Mr. Arckatron.
Me?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Hi.
Thank you, sir.
Yo, Arckatron got some in the text group. Oh, Arckatron got like 5-6 beats recently. This straight flit aims. You know what I'm saying?
More to come.
So in the square beside me, someone who made me an instrumental, even made me sound good. You know him, you love him. He built a space bridge, Arckatron.
For the right price, I can even make no, but Arckatron.com. I got Arckatron coming. I got
for real though. I can make your shit tighter for the right price.
I've got my FNF season 4, which is basically me gaming on YouTube. That's coming out soon. I have some other stuff, a bunch of stuff, but I can't even name it all. Music. But some more stuff on the way. Some stuff I'm doing. I'm a musical director. Some things, and got some composing for some things, for some Laser Wolf things. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, check it out. Arckatron.com.
Sure. And we got a music video coming. At least I hope you shooting your parts. I've been shooting my parts. I guess it's gonna be a music video that we've got coming on the song, but it'll be all my parts. But
I thought I gotta shoot some stuff.
You gotta shoot some stuff.
But I lost the idea, but I'll find it again.
No, we're gonna shoot the music video. It's gonna be like both ours, but
yeah,
we're just gonna use my parts.
So NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all in places. Right here's the hub. Hit the thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Hit the thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't like what you're seeing and you hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send Kanye over the house to talk to you for 3 hours about Black History Month. And you ain't gonna like that, all right? Because you ain't gonna get no free Yeezys out of it, all right? He's just gonna talk to you. It's not gonna make any sense.
You're gonna get free Yeezys. It's not happening.
You ain't getting free Yeezys. Podcast, if you want to listen, you can search my name up, NERDSoul, anywhere you listen to podcasts, and hit if you don't want to see it. And Spotify for that music, because I got a couple modest jams, a little boom and a clap. If you want to listen to that,
sprinkling,
a little boom, a little bap. Just ain't got no bip. So, with that said, tomorrow Star Trek Discovery, Friday The Mandalorian comes back, and Saturday the Rent Party. Yes, we have the morning service, we have the evening service. We're gonna if Open Mind is still here, hey Open, maybe we should try streaming during the day between the two services. Maybe we can do some streaming on some Street Fighter, or Power Rangers, or something like that. We can do something fun. It's gonna be crazy Saturday. But since it's gonna be crazy on Saturday, Sunday is gonna be a little more reserved. I'm just letting y'all know because your boy is tired. You'll never see all this, all right? Your boy is tired. But with that said, thank you for coming through. Love all y'all. To everybody in the chat. Shot by Nolan, Kibi23, Markeith Collins, Jenna James. My little brother came through. C Brown, what up? We had Panda come through, and I don't know, a whole host of others. If I missed your name and they on purpose.
Markeith Collins, Matt Smith, Jenna James.
Yep, all y'all.
That's it.
Everybody.
Yeah. Shout
out all y'all.
Shot by Nolan.
And then shout out to Kanye too, because I know he be watching. He don't never say nothing in the chat. So see you. We're gonna leave y'all with ARCKATRON.com. The song is crazy that he's putting out. It's look, hey, don't sleep. He got some jams. But we got a beat right here that he gave me a long time ago. Still knocks. So from us, you were just saying thank you for watching, thank you for hanging, and peace. And a woo for you, a woo for you, a woo for you, and way in the back, a woo for you.
Woo dang.
Phoenix rising, you know what I mean? From the ashes,
Phoenix rising.
The verse
From the ashes.
Bond, son.
You know what I'm saying? All right, we out.
Mike, did you want to name the Woo album called From the Ashes? Remember that?
Yeah. If they come out with a Woo album, they can call it From the Ashes. They can go up to Rick Rubin's place where it's nothing but like white paint. And it's just like nothing but silence, and then it's nothing but silence, and then they can get back into their Wu-Tang zone, and they can gel as a group, and then when they jealous a group, they come back as
he
one
said
unit.
nothing but white paint. Like what?
That's all Rick Rubin has there. It's like no carpets and white paint everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
you don't need no carpets. You
don't need no carpets when you're making music.
You need no decoration when you're making all that beautiful art. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's decoration right there.
We out, y'all. Love all y'all. Peace.
Wait, Mike. Wait, hold on, Mike. Mike, hold on.
What's up?
Wait, what are you doing for the video? What did you do for the video? What did you shoot?
I ain't gonna get these people that. Let me put it. Hold on.
Oh,
Y'all gonna have to wait.